It begins and ends with internal references, with parenthetical references that point not to ideas, but to locations within itself. This isn't a work of fiction or argument or narrative, it is a structure. Todd Van Buskirk's new book is a study in cross-references. The book functions as a system of references that lead inward, not to explanation, but to position. The book consists entirely of reference types, such as appendices, figures, and tables. However, the parenthetical references in the title refer to their own terminology rather than any external subject matter. For example, when you arrive on page 18 at Appendix D, there is indeed Appendix D, but this appendix is empty. There is no content except the word appendix and the letter D. In traditional academic discourse, the imperative see, as in see figure A3, functions as a syntactic bridge between text and evidence. However, in this work, the word see is rendered conceptually inert. It remains in place. Yet the visual referent it once pointed toward is absent. We only arrive at the word figure, the letter A, the number 3, and a period. Here, the parenthetical reference refers not to an actual source, but to its own structure and terminology. The word see becomes an outside word, no longer inside the logic of evidence. It operates more as a relic or an indexical mirage pointing to a space where meaning should be, but isn't. What happens when the shape of authority, academic, legal, editorial, is separated from its substance? When the appendices, tables, and figures reference themselves and become the text? Nothing is explained, but everything is placed. However, there are appendices without a body, figures without flesh. Thank you for watching.